Welcome to the Hometown Reads Ambassador Training to edit pending books on our website. First and foremost, we'd like to thank you for dedicating your time to further the Read Local movement. Once you're approved as an ambassador to edit books, you'll receive an email with your ambassador login information. Once you receive that information, you can log into the site as an ambassador. You'll then arrive on your ambassador dashboard, and here you'll see pending tasks, authors, and books. In order to edit and approve books, we're going to go to this pending tasks section, which currently has 29 books to be reviewed. In the pending tasks, you'll see 3 different categories that need to be addressed: draft authors, draft books, and pending books. A draft author is where an author logged into their account and made a quick change to their author profile. It could have been updating their Twitter handle or updating their author bio. A draft book is where an author logged into their account and made a change to their book page. It could have been uploading a new cover or making a change in the book bio. Pending books are completely new book submissions on our website. These books require a full and thorough review by our team. So let's go ahead and start here. You can go ahead and click on the book when it's hyperlinked in green. So let's start with Allison's. At first, it's going to take you to the edit book page. I usually prefer to start reviewing the author information first. You can view that by clicking on the author's name here. You'll want to do a quick review of the author profile, including the author's name and their Twitter handle. This Twitter username is optional, but we do create book tweets to highlight each author, so we hope that authors do fill in this field so they can be promoted by our social media. You want to make sure that the @ symbol is at the front of the username so that our site can format the tweets correctly. You'll want to do a quick review of the author's image to make sure it looks clear and it's a picture of the author. We do recommend that our headshots be 320 by 320. Next, you'll want to do a quick review of the author bio. We do recommend 3 short paragraphs, and we'd like you to review the content for grammatical errors or any typos that the author may have submitted, including any formatting errors. You're welcome to adjust those errors as you see fit for the author bio. You can also check the author's location. We do give the authors an option to list their residential city and state, as well as the hometown that they'd like to be listed in. For instance, an author might want to be affiliated with the Los Angeles hometown page, but they want to put where they actually reside, which might be a small town right outside of Los Angeles. So they're welcome to put that here. If you notice any mismatched information that you're unsure about, you can reach out to the Hometown Reads team. Otherwise, you can move on and proceed editing the book. It's important to note that every author will have a chance to review their book page once it's live. So if there's any issues with their bios or their residential city versus their hometown, they will have a moment for the Hometown Reads to help them edit their book, or they'll be able to log into their author account and make those changes themselves. Once you're sure that the author section is complete and looks good, you can go ahead and click on the author's book. Please keep in mind that many authors may have more than one book, so you'll need to review all the books that will be listed in this section for each author. The process for editing a book and approving it will be the same for each book. You just might need to do it more than once. This author only has one book, so let's just proceed with that one. The book status is listed as pending because it's obviously pending your review before it can be live on the site. We also have other categories, including the trash. We ask that you don't move any books into the trash unless you are absolutely sure that it's a duplicate book. If not, you need to please reach out to the Hometown Reads before trashing any author's book. When you're sure that the book submission is completely done, you will move this toggle to publish. I'm going to go ahead and undo that so I don't publish it. But let's go ahead and review the remaining information. If the book had a co-author, that information would be entered here, and you would go ahead and review the author's bio and their photo as well, just like we did on the other author page. You also want to review the book title. A lot of the times we have authors enter their subtitle here, which is incorrect. We want to make sure that the book subtitle appears in this field so everything will be formatted correctly on our website. If you do notice this discrepancy, please feel free to edit their submission and put their subtitle where it needs to go. Next, we go down to the book cover. We do want to make sure that the book cover is clear and visible and the most up-to-date book cover the author has for that book. Our book covers are flat book covers, not 3D book covers, and the size of them is 300 by 450. If, for instance, this field is missing or they don't have a book cover listed, and you're able to find their book on Amazon or on another site, you're welcome to click here and choose File and upload the file that you downloaded. When you do so, you're going to see a preview here of the full image, and you'll be able to zoom in or zoom out and fit the image within the parameters on our site. Next, you'll want to review the book description. We do also recommend about 3 short paragraphs here. And again, we'd like you to review for formatting and content errors, misspellings, so that the book description appears clear and concise. As you can see, this author's book description does have some things that need to be addressed. The book genre, you just want to check to make sure that it's there and fitting. We also ask that the authors enter their book publisher and the book publisher link, the book page count, and the book ISBN. So just make sure that information is there and make sure their book publisher link matches the field that they put in the book publisher name. Next, we're going to go down to the links that authors are allowed to list on their website. We have the Buy Now button, the Learn More button, Find Me Local Bookstore, Find Me Local Library, and Find Me Local Other, which could be something like a coffee shop or other community organization that might have that book listed on their website. The Buy Now button could be Amazon, it could be another retailer that sells the book. The Learn More button could be an author website or an author Facebook page. We leave it up to the author as to which hyperlinks they choose to share in each of these fields. But you do want to make sure that these are active links. We oftentimes have authors who might say Amazon. This is not a link, neither is Amazon.com. We want the direct link to their book on the retailer or on their website so that readers can easily find their book. If you do notice these discrepancies, please feel free to correct them and make sure that the links are active. After you've done a complete and full review of the book page, we definitely recommend that you go back up here and you preview this book. When you click preview, it's going to give you a full outline of what the book will look like when it's live on the site. This will help you know if you corrected the formatting errors in the bios. This will help make sure that the cover looks nice. And most importantly, you want to check each link that's available on the site. As you can see, the publisher is also hyperlinked, so you can go ahead and check that as well. The Buy Now link, let's see where that takes us. Perfect, it takes us to her Amazon page so that she can sell her book. We also want to check the Learn More link, which takes us directly to her website, which is great. Again, just do a thorough review of the preview of the book to make sure that everything looks great. If an author has multiple books, you will see the preview covers of those books at the bottom of this page here. You can click on them each individually to see their own book pages to also review. Now we'll go ahead and click the back button to go back to our dashboard. Once you're confident that the book looks great and it's ready to publish, again, you can move this to publish, and you're going to scroll down all the way to the bottom of your page and click Submit. And then the author's book will be live on their hometown page. Now let's go back to the Ambassador dashboard and review other types of pending tasks. Let's review a draft author submission, and just remember that that's where they've made a small change to their author profile. Each field is highlighted in red with what the changes were made. So as you can see, this author made a quick change to her Twitter username, and she entered it with the @ symbol, which is correct. So as soon as you've reviewed the changes in red and make sure they're following the Hometown Reads standards, you can go ahead and click Submit to make that change live. Now let's go back to the admin dashboard and look at a draft book. So this author made a change to his book page. Let's see what changes are highlighted in red. As you can see, it looks like he made a change, but he might not have finished it. So we can go ahead and choose the category for him since he didn't do that. Otherwise, you just review the changes in red as you did with the author pages. Just do a quick scan to make sure you didn't miss any changes in red and approve the draft. Now let's go back to our author dashboard one more time, or excuse me, our ambassador dashboard. Now let's say that you encounter an issue that you're not sure what to do about, or perhaps the author doesn't have a book cover that you can find, or they didn't enter their author bio and you're not sure where to find it. You can always feel free to reach out to the Hometown Reads team. Our customer service team can be reached at ideas@hometownreads.com. Also, within each individual book, there will be a link here at the top and a link all the way at the bottom of this page that says, send an author an email about unresolved issues. When you click that link that will be here, a screen will pop up where you can type a message to the author. You can say, we don't seem to have your author headshot on file. Would you please log into your author account and upload that file so we can process your book submission? And the Hometown Reads team, we do request that you put your name at the bottom of that message. For instance, you could put Chicago Ambassador Becky Robinson so that our Hometown Reads team will know who sent that information to the author. After you click submit to that message, it'll trigger an email coming from ideas@hometownreads.com to the author so that they'll know that we need more information from them. When they respond to that email, it'll most likely go to our customer service team, and they'll be able to assist them with any issues that they might have as they continue editing their book. Well, thank you for watching our ambassador training video. Our last request is that you please review every book with the care and attention that you would your own. We want to make sure that the quality of the books on our site are great for our readers, so please keep that in mind as you're working with us. We also want to make sure that you completed this video, and so in order to do that, we do have a security question and answer that you will be required to fill out after completion of this video. So our security question and answer is this: what was the first Hometown Reads location that was launched? And the answer is Toledo, Ohio. So again, please jot that down because you will be expected to provide that information before you get your ambassador login to edit books. So again, the answer that you'll need to submit to our form is Toledo, Ohio. Thank you again, and we look forward to partnering with you.